He was born to live with the guilt. Felt like it was him that killed his mother. You see, she died giving birth to her only son, and his 3 older sisters that never ever lived that down, always saying it was his fault for their mom not being around. Always grew up to rebel, cause they all looked at him as just dumbfounded. And Dad was just a mad guy who made everyone around grounded, especially his little him. Dad never allowed himself to be proud, as if no heart could ever be found, just drowned in emotion. The 3 girls picking on his son always caused a commotion up and under his roof. And to tell the truth, his older youth, they all had bits and pieces of what he originally felt, and he couldn't help but take their side. And when he said he loved them, the boy looked into his father's eyes, and he knew he was lying, but at least he was trying to be a father. But all the true love was only saved up for his daughters, and the boy knew that. All 3 girls never ever talked to him nice. Hearts like ice and tempers that rage like a wildfire. Just wanted to go up higher where Mama was so he could be beside her. He always hoped that she got to at least hold him once before getting called away. A mother and a baby's bond, that's the only thing that keeps him carrying on. In a world he feels weak but needs to be strong. Dear God, why? He always asks why. Like, why didn't you take me to that spirit in the sky? Secretly wants to die, but works his ass off and saves every dime to help provide for the family that despises him. And all his dad does is sleep and drink his gin. And the 2 oldest, at least they got some men that help provide for him. But the youngest sister is pregnant with her 2nd kid, and once again, who is the father is the million-dollar question. His niece is that missing piece that can at least make him grin. She has the same name as his mother, and he wonders, is that how God makes sure I didn't do something foolishly dumb? He makes sure that baby is always taken care of, cause to him nothing else matters and nothing else ever will. Still has thoughts, but that's all he's got. No friends and no fam, just a boy who got rushed through life to become a man. He had to become a man himself. To his niece, he was the closest thing to a parent. She would cry every time he left for work. Her mama hardly heard from it, and Grandpa was a jerk. Wasn't allowed to sip when he had the baby sit, so sit around and bitch till his responsible kid came walking on in with a bottle of gin. Worked all day and still had energy to play. Always cheered him up to see that smile on her face. He never knew what fun was when he was young growing up, but this little someone would never have that such luck. His dad the drunk, his sister always being that dumb, and the other ones, they just had their own stuff going on in different parts of the country. But what his niece's mom did after an ugly fight with a guy that night, angry and pregnant with a baby inside, decided to grab her baby and take a drive to see the middle sister. But guess what? They never arrived alive. 3 lives got took in the night. He got home and saw his dad cry. This was it. He had no more dry eyes. He just ran outside, out of his mind, thinking, then screaming. Why, God, why? Couldn't even see the lights of an oncoming semi. By the time he opened his eyes, it was the biggest surprise. He saw his sis with a baby and some lady holding his niece. He looked around and knew exactly that he had finally reached peace. He had finally reached peace, and he was relieved that all the pain he used to feel every day, all that pain he used to feel every day, is now gone. Now he can be happy.